The pride of Britain. I'm talking about the NHS, of course. Yes, that free system. Free. No, no. The NHS ain't freaking free, is it? Yeah, nothing's free. But that's the social programming, isn't it? That's the rhetoric. That's the story out there. The NHS, the bride, is free. It's not. Nothing's free. It all gets paid into, doesn't it? The money comes in from somewhere. It's typically you. But loads of talk about the NHS recently, right? Shaking it up, what to do. When there's ultimately a system like this, it's going to reach breaking point. Money's going to be spiffed up the wall in places that it shouldn't be. It gets too big, it becomes a behemoth, and then there's going to be talk about shifting departments, closing stuff down. But ultimately, you're just shoveling the shizer about, basically, aren't you? So now what the latest talk is, and it's to be completely expected, I'm sure you were expecting it, talk of fee-based type stuff, more private-based insurance. There's all of that typically already. Of course there is, yeah, people can get private insurance. But there's talk of like French models, US type models. Like, so for example, the French one, apparently they pay about 20% of their healthcare fee. So if they go and see a GP, there's a fee for that. But 80% is subsidized by the government. You pay about 20% of it. What it does is it prevents people from missing appointments and stuff like that. So there's a big debate on whether that sort of system would work better. Although, again, there's debate on whether it is better in that they just invest more than the Pride of Britain NHS type stuff. So it's unsurprising to hear of talk of a breaking system, a system that is going to capitulate, ultimately needing more money, right? So there's going to be stealth stuff coming up, I would imagine pretty quickly. Things like fees for missed appointments, things like, you know, if you miss your GP appointment, you'll have a fine. And again, these are just different ways. So shifting apartments around, shutting apartments around, it'll all lead to the same thing. But ultimately, it comes back to the same thing. More money. They want more of your money. They want more money. They want more money from the people paying the money into the system already. The people who aren't, you know, forget about that, ignore them. But the people that can, we want more of that. So expect more of that. But are you expecting to hear more about the fee-based or fines and private sort of stuff when it comes to the NHS? What do you think? Ta-ta.